Yeah, welcome to the Paul Cooking channel. I'm gonna make some rice and peas tonight, right, with some brown stew lamb. I pre-done everything, so that's my lamb right there. It's not too much, you know what I mean? It's just even for one. So brown stew lamb, I put my onions in there, my bell pepper in there. I'm also got some cumin in there, some black pepper, some smoked paprika, some allspice, some crushed chilies, some regular salt, and some brownie. I'm also got ground coriander, ground garlic, some fresh garlic, some fresh thyme from off my tree over there. Some wild garlic that I went to get the other day. I mean today. So that's what wild garlic looks like. So again, put that in there. These right there. Um, half a Scotch bonnet and a garlic pig. I put some garlic in there as well. I forgot. And some cloves, and tomato paste, some stewed tomatoes. I did diced up my carrots. Nice, see? And got my potatoes. I had them soaking in water so they don't oxidize. So got some potatoes as well. But that's all gonna go in there. And let's start cooking, innit? Okay, I got my oil going. That's nice and hot right there for us. Gonna put some brown sugar in there first. Alright. Oh, 2 tablespoons. Alright. And then I'll let that caramelize. And then we start the process from there. Okay? Got some oil in there as well. Like I said, in browns to lamb. So once that caramelizes, you'll start, once it gets a bit darker, you'll start from there. Okay, see, look, that's what you want to look like. Clove of garlic, scallion, sliced up quarter of a potato, and I boiled it. Put some kettle water in it. So that's gonna be. I'm gonna use this to thicken it up. Seeing that I'm here and cooking kind of late, like I normally do. Put my carrots here now. Just let them get a little done up like that. Mix that around for a little bit. And then we from there, put my bits of lamb in there. As you can see, I'm stirring off my my lamb, sealing the flavors. Right, so I'm gonna put the top on it. Just let it get its own juices, and then we'll go again. Okay, guys, ready? The tricky is you gotta sear it first, but then once you sear it, the flavors, and put the top on it, it produces its own juices. See, look at that. Look at that. Don't worry, that's not brown. That's caramelized as the caramelized brown sugar. See, look at that flavor right there. I mean that color. Look. Now, chopped up garlic. 3 cloves I put in there. Fresh garlic. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Can you smell it? Can you smell that lamb? Now I'm putting a tin of stewed tomatoes. I didn't have fresh tomatoes, so I used stewed tomatoes instead. Stir that around. Look, I haven't even added no water yet, but do that, turn the volume up. See, look at that. Haven't even put my water in yet. Nothing. Use some hot kettle water, right, guys? So so when you put your water into it, it will it'll already be hot. So you want to keep the temperature up, okay? Look at that. Now we're gonna put some tomato paste in there. Alright, let's take a look at it. It's looking nice. Put in my half a Scotch bonnet. As you see, it doesn't have the seeds in it. I put the seeds in there while it was while my meat was marinating. And then I got some cloves. So we'll sit down look. So you guys thought it was burnt in it. See that? Look, nothing on the bottom. Just use the brown sugar with oil, just so it can caramelize and give it some color. Because you don't want to use too much gravy browner, because gravy browner is bitter. So, but you have to have the browner because we're making brown stew, lamb, and rice and peas. I only had kidney beans, so I'd like to use gunga peas instead, but it's all the same. It's too hot. Now that fresh thyme, can you smell it? That smells lovely. See that? Remember that wild garlic I went sauce out? I got a little video going, I went on an escapade for that. But that's the way to cut it all up. Look at that, it's coming along already. You know that meat's gonna foul. It's not falling off the bin because I got it without the bin in it. Lamb was kind of costly, you know. It's only 850 grams, but it's enough. I could just, by the time I put everything else in it, the potatoes, like that scotchy, you know. Bulk it up. See? Okay, now we're gonna put in our onions and the sweet pepper or bell pepper, what you call it there. Don't throw away all that because we're gonna put that water in and I'm gonna use it for that. So that goes in like that. Coming along, isn't it? I tell you, don't throw away all that other goodness that's in there. So we're gonna use this right here, hot water. Like I said, I had the kettle water ready. And all that's gonna go into the pot. My rice and peas is almost done. So just let that steam more, cool down. It'll get a bit more dry, then bang. I'm gonna add a little bit of light soy to give it a bit more flavor, because I don't really like using too much salt, you know. And this is optional if you guys want to use it, but I put some oyster sauce in there. Nice bit of that. It's about 3 tablespoons oyster sauce. And then go from there again. Why do I put bags on it? Because I'm not using a pressure cooker. Even with my rice, I put a scandal bag on top to stop the water from evaporating and going out. So that's what it is. Basically like a seal, like if you're using a pressure cooker. So that's why I put bag on my things when I'm doing things like that. Okay, I'm had it boiling down. The lamb, brown stew lamb. Look at that. Look at that. No cornstarch, no nothing. Remember, I fried up the little bit of potato in the beginning. Look at that. Now we're gonna put in the potatoes and let that sit for about 7-8 minutes. Let it get nice and, soft. Look at that, guys. Look. Look at that gravy. Look. So once them potatoes are done, it's time to dip up, ain't it? Okay, it's about that time. Like I said, I put the potatoes in last. The rest, you know, to give it, make the sauce a bit more thicker. Let me move this back some. Let's go check it out. Look at that. Look at that, guys, look. Look at that. Look at this sauce, look. Gravy, look. Look at that, nice and thick. See that? Now let's serve up. Plate up. And there you have it. Brown stew lamb. I didn't do no dumplings or no fried plantain because I'm doing a late meal in it. But yeah. Hi, I'm Chef Paulito, and this is my cooking channel. Enjoy.